Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nassana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, sorry about that. Just getting the game up and running. Back now. So, yeah, sorry, I wanted to get us to the Citadel before I came on, just so I could make sure everything was working fine and everything's going cool. So, sorry about that. If you're watching on Twitch, apologies for not doing Fort New Vegas. It is a buggy mess, and in years I've not been able to get it running. I think once or twice I've been able to get it running just perfectly, but the tragedy is the one time I got it running perfectly, I just lost interest in playing it because I'd been playing it for like 400 hours and I still was nowhere near the finish, and I just went on to do other things. I think I was actually in university when that was going on, so I had a lot of work going on, and ever since then I've never been able to get it working. I just, when I was in London last time, I just got it working perfectly. And then for some reason, I think something changed with Nexus Mod Manager, and it changed 1 or 2 files around, and it balked the entire thing, because that's how fragile New Vegas is as a game, unfortunately. And this time round, everything was built just, perfectly. We had tons of mods on there that were there to aid in stability and everything, and it just doesn't want to play ball, and I'm not wasting my time trying to get it to work. When all I want to do is just stream games for you. So the main reason I'm doing that is essentially, I've been doing Mass Effect anyway. Let's just carry on with Mass Effect. It works, it's fine, it's stable, and there will be Skyrim. We'll be doing Skyrim pretty soon, and we'll also be doing Dragon's Dogma as well. So those are 2 games that are coming as well. So yeah, let's just carry on with this.
Tin Hut!
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I wasn't keen on it either, but there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
This ship is Council property right now. So, respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on this.
Go ahead. First thing I'm going to do, though, I need to just check something. This is all on Ultra, isn't it? Because some of those, yeah, Ultra High, Dynamic Shadows. Maybe the game just looks that bad. Because that looked terrible. Like some of the fucking textures. Ugh. It has not aged well, though. It definitely hasn't aged well over the years.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Okay. I'm also thinking about replacing Fallout New Vegas with Stalker with mods. But we'll see.
Commander Shepard, sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
You mean she was taken in the raid that killed my parents?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm not trained for that, but I'll do what I can.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Okay. Okay.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope the Council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Many details are still classified, I'm afraid. I can tell you she's a fine ship and has the best crew I've ever served with.
Some members of that crew are aliens, as I recall. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
You son of a bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Just absolutely decks her. Just like... Sit down. It's brilliant.
A Salarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Commander, glad to see you.
Just tell me where she is, Lieutenant.
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
One way or another, she's coming out of there.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
First, don't point that at me. Second, I'm Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance. Who are you?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
I don't want to hear what those bastards called you. I want your name. The one you were born with.
Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
You couldn't have fought them off when you were a child. They were bigger than you. There were more of them. They would have killed you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
The Marines who rescued you. They were the first humans you'd seen in 13 years, but you tried to heal your captors. Why?
If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. A stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... he's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I don't want to hear that. You survived 13 years in a slave pen. You're strong enough to deal with a memory.
She's not strong. She's weak and stupid. All humans are. That's what the masters say. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying! You get hit for lying! Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken, only fit to dig and carry.
I fought. My whole family fought and got hit by an artillery strike for their trouble. I got buried under rubble. If they saw me, they left me for dead.
Dead animals can't work. You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
This is what fucking pisses me off about this exchange. That was really good, and I passed every single test that the game threw at me there, and it still wouldn't let me complete it in a good way. So fuck it.
I'm going to leave now.
Will you let her die?
Yeah, sure.
Please let her. She doesn't.
What's the situation, Commander?
This isn't working. You should take her out before she hurts anyone else.
I don't think that's necessary, Commander. She's clearly no danger to anyone but herself.
I don't think that's your decision to make, Lieutenant. I want this docking bay clear in the next 60 seconds. You read me?
But... Aye, Commander. I'll take care of her.
Job done. Alright. I tried. I mean, you can't say I didn't try.
Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I mean, I tried. I mean, she wants to die. She's that you know, adamant and dying. Yeah, you know, it's fine. It's, at the end of the day, she's got to get out of the fucking way because ships are docking there and shit. You can't have a sniper out there for fucking days while she tries to get her head together. Yes, it's insensitive, but as you can say, I can see within the context of the game, I tried and I succeeded at everything the game asked me to do, and still she was, you know, it wouldn't let me get to her and give her the sedative. So there you go. In game, if a game does that to me, if a game generally says, "Oh, you passed all these, but no, fuck you, still, no. You did exactly what I wanted you to do, but you're still not going to get the result that, you know, you were going for because reasons, or I'm bugged out," then I generally will rebel against it and just fucking shoot the person who was causing me the issue. But at the end of the day, it does kind of work because this Shepard is very renegade and he's very like, you make your decision. And if she's made that decision, he's given her every single chance to walk away or to be stronger. He's trying to pull her out. She doesn't want to. She's adamant that she wants to die. She begs him, and so he says, "Okay, fine, that's your choice." You know, he'll fight for your right to have a choice. So that's what he's done. It may seem harsh, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, him of all people knows. He knows of all people, you know, just what a tragedy like Mindwar can do to somebody because he lived it. So if anyone should be able to make the decision to take her out, it's him.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Why are you wearing slippers? Fucking embarrassment.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was Serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
I could do that.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing corpses.
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nirali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nirali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
You know who and what I am. If I want Nirali Bhatia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
You said you'd been briefed on me. How far do you think I'm willing to go on this?
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I like you get as many renegade points for that as you do for shooting a defenseless girl. But hey.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nirali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Nah. Happy ending for once. About that. So, oh yeah, we're meant to be going to that bar anyway, aren't we? Do 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 do. Where is she? There she is.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to C-Sec immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Okay. I think that's all we have to do right now. Apart from one thing.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Right. Conrad. We talked a while back.
You remember me? Wow. Even while you're out there kicking ass, you don't forget the rest of us. That says a lot about you, Shepard. Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
I think your wife has an unhealthy obsession with me, to be honest with you, dude.
This is a purchase. It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
Back to the Normandy, scrubs.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Extremists, eh?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
It's one of my favourite parts of this game, that one voice. I know it's female Shepard's voice, but she's doing a very posh voice in that. But yeah, I love the fact that it's very military. Do you know, it sounds really cool, and I hate the fact that they got rid of it in later games. In Mass Effect 2, I understand, because it's a Cerberus vessel, but...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Uh-oh.
The brass isn't happy with the way you treated her. This comes straight from the Joint Military Command.
I don't have the patience to deal with tabloid gadflies who think they're great journalists.
Commander, if she had done that at a bar, she'd go home in an ambulance. But they want me to make this clear. We can't mistreat the press. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
He's Hades Gamma Cluster. Actually, I should really look at where I'm actually going. Macedon system in the Artemis Tower. Go find that girl's sister. Here we go. This will go for the heavy hitters in this one. So, stronghold directly in front. Where else getting shot from? Oh, down there. I think they're all dead. I don't want the bloody... No, I don't want that either. I don't want that either. There we go.
Go, go, go!
Ooh.
Enemy is everywhere!
What's that thing that's asking me to shoot over there? There. Oh shit, okay. That is an Asari. A dead Asari.
Perimeter secured.
Take all that. Nice stuff. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nassana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nassana with this. Yeah. Sons of bitches. Alright. One sec. Okay, so the assignment that had the hostage. Farinata system in the Hades Gamma Cluster. think this is where the guys are holding a diplomat hostage. Biotic extremists, and I am a biotic, so let's board and see what the hell's going on. Right, who wants some?
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Yeah, let's move.
Holy shit.
I will destroy you! I'm on it!
I want to use Unity, motherfucker. How do I use Medigen? I wasn't expecting this to get ganged straight away. How the fuck do you use Medigel then? First aid F, apparently. Okay. Would have been fine there if I'd have just done that, but for some reason I thought it was G or R. I don't know why.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Dude, out the way.
Hold the line.
I wonder why that was so deadly the first time round. That was nothing this time.
Negative contact, Shepard.
You're learning for an archaeologist. Well done. That's why I'm taking you along, so you can learn the ropes of the team.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please! I was trying to help you people!
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind! Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
If you die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
You've just made all L2 biotics look like terrorists. Think of what will happen to them.
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have already heard. You don't have to kill me to make your point.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. The 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
There's the bridge. Quite a cozy little bridge. crew quarters.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Damn straight. So, one thing that I didn't think Mass Effect did very well at all, as in the original game, this one, is explaining its...
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Is explaining to you how and when to do side missions. I think that's something that they mastered in later games, but they certainly didn't in this one. Like in this one, I honestly, I've been through the game once or twice without doing any side missions, especially when I was younger. Like 2012, you know, I literally went through the game without doing any because it doesn't look where they're buried away. You have to literally go into one menu. You go into one menu, journal, and these are the ones that are flashing at you. This thing doesn't flash at all. Doesn't tell you that there's anything there. Then you go on there. Look at all this. It's mental. I really like the side missions in Mass Effect 1. I mean, they reuse a lot of assets. But I like
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jalani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. When pressed on the issues, however, Commander Shepard reportedly lost control and assaulted the reporter. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Oops. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Generally, I don't like the quests in Mass Effect that are written like that. Like that hostage situation. It's just so nice. It doesn't outstay its welcome. You just bang, you go in there, you do it, and you leave. You know, I quite like that. The one thing I don't like is like some of the pointless missions that are here that just turn out to be fucking, you know, oops. Yes. That just turn out to be either traps or, you know, some other form of buggery. That's annoying. Yeah, I've stopped noticing them now, but the textures and some things are just not looking good at all. I swear they're worse than last time I was playing it, only a few days ago.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead. I killed her myself. If you don't want to end up like her, start talking.
No need to raise your voice, Commander. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
Next time, do your own dirty work.
I am sorry I wasn't honest with you. We have trust issues in my family. Obviously. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Okay, not there this time, that's fine.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
And the recruiters are working overtime. But the Alliance is basically ideally what military should be. But not really like that in real life. From what I've seen. Fucking hard life.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Why wouldn't you want to work for the Alliance? Just don't, you know.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I'm thinking we can actually level up a little bit. Go. We can probably do my weapons now. Let's see. Scimitar, Hurricane, Hurricane. Okay. Striker, Striker, Striker. No. Mm-hmm. Do. Excellent. So we're off to Nevaria to do the next of the missions. And to be honest with you, it's actually quite a cool mission. I quite like Nevaria. All right. I like the idea of it. It's the place where it's sort of a mixture between Las Vegas and Area 51. That's how I look at it anyway. Or like an alpine lodge ski resort. You know, like Aspen or Tahoe mixed with Area 51. It's pretty cool. It's mainly a research platform. And it's where companies can come and do research that isn't legal anywhere else. So I really like it.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Granting access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Alright. They don't seem very happy that I'm here. I think that'll do us for now. So we've cleared up all of our side missions, and now we're ready to go and tackle Nevaria. So next time, that's what we'll be doing. So I'll see you then.